I'm finally doing a mukbang. I'm so excited. Okay. Before we dive in, let me show y'all what I got today real quick. So I got the $6 meal deal, and napkins. It comes with apple pie, and oh my gosh, I have so much ketchup packets. Okay, I got a quarter pounder and a small fries. I'm so excited. It is. Okay, so let me just make this pretty real quick. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys. My camera battery just died, so I had to go change it. But I'm back. Okay. So what should we talk about first? So before I moved to Houston, Texas, I actually used to live in this small little town. It used to be called Auburn, Massachusetts. It was an hour away from the main city, Boston. And so I love that area so much. Like, it was my whole childhood. I mean, I would like to visit again. I haven't visited since my confirmation, which I had to go back to Boston for, which was like, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. There was a little bit of mixed feelings. Some of them were bullies, but I didn't really realize it until I moved away and I noticed how toxic they were a little bit. But I mean, it's whatever. Like, and I like to think everything is a lesson in your life. So I moved to Texas my freshman year of high school, so I was starting brand new. I wasn't going like in the middle of the high school year or anything, so I started my freshman year in Texas, and so I went to Adobe High School. One organization that I was part of that really made an impact on me was called JFD-TV. So it was a news program, and so it really helped me break out of my shell. So when I first found out about this organization, it was like freshman year or something like that, and I saw this newscast. They were really small at that time, and so they were called Adobe News, and so I just loved how like close they all looked. Like, I've never seen such a diverse high school before. Okay, like going back to Massachusetts, like that area was so white. Like, I was literally like the only Asian kid in my whole class. Like, I think there was only 3, including myself, in my whole class of 2018 if I stayed in Massachusetts. It was mind-blowing to me. Like, when I moved to Texas, like, I wasn't the only Asian anymore. When I was walking to that high school, I felt like I was in Mean Girls. Like, there was literally a table for like Asians only. Like, it was like a big table full of Asians, and then there was like a table for like the jocks and the cheerleaders. Like, it was so crazy. Like, it was everything I expected high school to be. Not to be racist, but I saw like Asian people there. I saw like African American, like Native American people, Hispanics, like Dominican people. Oh my god, they were all like close together, and I wanted to be part of that. Like, because my first year of going into high school, I wanted to make friends. Like, I wanted to be a part of something, like immediately. Like, I wanted to. I did have to wait 1 year just because that particular news program, you can only be a sophomore to join your first year in the news program. My goal was actually to be a captain, and so our captain of the program is called directors. So I actually met my goal that my little sophomore year me wanted to achieve, and actually became a director my senior year. And so I spent the year of 2017-2018 news director of the new name of Adobe News was called JFD-TV. So I was the news director of JFD-TV for a whole year. It was so amazing. I just loved the program so much. I actually made a really close friend from that program, which I always wanted, and that's what leads me to meeting
Valerie Cantu.
Okay, Valerie has been there for me for so long. Technically, I met Valerie my freshman year, but I actually never went up to her. Funny story, I actually thought she was lesbian because she used to have this, her ex-best friend was named Leslie, and so they were so close to the point where they would hold hands all the time. And I saw her at the wrong place, wrong time, but they were in Mega Lunch and there. And like, since they were such best friends, like they would hold hands, but like she wasn't lesbian. But I don't know what happened, but in my mind I was like, oh my gosh, she's lesbian. And so the whole freshman year, I accidentally spreaded the rumor that Valerie was lesbian. And so oh my gosh, I felt so bad because I didn't bring this topic up until my junior year when me and Valerie like finally became like best friends. I told her, I was like, okay, so do you know that one rumor where I said you were lesbian? And she was like, yes. And she was like, was that you? And I was like, I am so sorry. And she was, thankfully she wasn't mad at me, but like, I was like, oh my God, like I felt so bad. She was, oh my gosh, I am so sorry, Valerie. Like she already forgave me for it, but like every day when I think about it, it's just so funny. I am not a gossiper. Like I'm so sorry, Valerie. Let's talk about college. Y'all know that saying when people are like, college ain't it. College ain't it. I talked to one of my counselors this one time and she said that freshman year of your college, they deliberately make it harder for you just so they can thin out, you know, the people who still have that high school mentality. I don't know if you get what I mean, but like that like connection, I really vibe with it. Like I get it. Like some of them still do have high school mentalities. I mean, they're smart, obviously, like I'll give you that, like you're smart, but like they still carry that like, you know, pettiness from high school. Like they would talk back to your professor and all of this stuff, but I'm like, dude, like you're paying to be there, you know? I think that's just so childish. You know, in high school, I don't want to say I was popular because I wasn't. Like I wasn't popular. I was more of like the kid that everyone just thought was nice. But I just felt like in high school, it wasn't like I was forced to be there. It wasn't my choice to. I don't think I'm antisocial. I just feel like I've matured so much to the point where like I don't want to like police people. Like I want to do me. My first instinct would be like, do I really want to? Because I've been doing so good in college. Like I don't want to lose that grind, you know, like I don't want to lose that momentum. And like it's just, college really tests you. I think I actually go out more than I did in high school. I actually spend a lot more time with Valerie than I did in high school, but we realized that like we were supposed to be friends. Like we were supposed to be friends and we became best friends. Oh my God, I'm dying. Woo. Anyways, so fast forward to senior year, that's when I actually got my license. And so when I got my license, the first thing that Valerie and I did was we promised each other that I would give her rides to school and she would just pay me. But it got to the point where I told her, I was like, dude, you're my best friend, you don't have to pay me, like it's okay. Like we actually want to major in the same field, which is communications, and we really want to end up in BuzzFeed LA in California. Like that's our dream job. Valerie and I, like we have it all planned out. We're going to spend our 2 years at community college and then we're going to transfer over to Texas State and San Marcos. And so I am so excited to go to Texas State, but I'm mostly so excited to just graduate with my gown, like feeling so cheap and just getting the heck out of Texas and going to California. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure to press that subscribe button, and I post videos every Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm sorry if you didn't like this video idea, but I mean, deal with it because it's my channel, so. But I'll see you guys next week. I'll probably hit you guys with like a poem or something. But peace, bye.